The player ratings: Manchester United 1, West Ham United 0. We're going to start with Dean Henderson.
Not bad. Give him a solid 7. He didn't really have much to do. Actually, he almost did he even have to say
A few saves.
7. I give him 7, 7.5.
I give him a 6. Average score. He didn't have much to do. So.
I give Dean Henderson a 6. He didn't do anything today. He had nothing to do. So 6.
Yeah, I give him a 6. Didn't do anything much.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka today, he was okay. I give him a 7 today.
Wan-Bissaka, 6.5. 6.5.
6. I don't think he had much to do today, so average performance.
I give him a 7, 7.5. The back four are gonna get higher scores because it's the reason why Dean Henderson doesn't get that great of a score.
Correct.
The back line were actually
They worked hard
And
today.
Miguel Antonio was nowhere today.
Right.
Antonio was nowhere.
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw, man of the match, 8.5.
I give him an 8.
Luke Shaw, I'm going to give Luke Shaw a 7, 7.5. 7.5.
I'm gonna give Luke Shaw an 8 because he's constantly finding space on the left, constantly getting forward.
Yeah.
He has this link-up play with Rashford right now on the left side. It's looking well. It's looking well.
Lindelof.
Lindelof today, he made a good clearance. I give him a 6.
6.5.
There are a couple of moments that worried me, so I'll go with 6.
Lindelof gets a 7.
Captain Maguire.
Captain Maguire gets a 7.
Captain gets 8. He played like a captain today.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Clean
Scored the
sheet.
goal, right? Clean sheet.
I
Scored the
don't
goal,
care. I
right?
don't care about clean sheets.
Clean sheet.
You like someone lobbying for
7.
votes.
You're talking
7
about the
7 at best. 7 at best.
I'll give Maguire a 7.5 today. I needed him to yell more in the defense. We saw him do that in the second half. I needed him to do that more often. So, room for improvement. This is 7.5.
We run to the midfield. Fred.
Fred today, I don't even want to go there. I mean, he's got a good engine, but his decision making is poor. He doesn't have the vision that we need for someone in midfield. So I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
Fred, I'm looking like 5.5.
Oh.
I mean, look, a midfielder is supposed to be able to pass the ball.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
And him and McTominay can't pass.
Without a doubt. It's what it is.
Diabolical.
Yeah, if they could pass the ball, we would have scored more goals in this game.
That's the problem. They can't get the
They
ball
can't pass.
to the
Well, don't
front.
blame that because Greenwood missed. That's on him.
No, but if Greenwood had more chances, he would have scored. Greenwood hit the post how many times?
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that they got to get him the ball more time.
Fred.
I feel like Fred has regressed over the last 5 games.
Yes, actually. I'm thinking about it too.
Today summed up his performances over the last 2 games, so 5.
Yeah, 5.5, 6.
McTominay.
McTominay, 5.5. I didn't see him lose the ball as much, but he's almost a ghost out there. Didn't really see him.
I saw a lot of misplaced passes from McTominay. He plays well, but he needs to improve on his passes, so 6.
5.5 from McTominay.
Oh my God.
Man, he was. I'm really serious. These guys, Fred and McTominay, they can't pass. They do a one-man job. They can't pass. I mean,
Honestly, they are not the best players.
they're shy. They're not good.
But
I
that's
don't know
how
they started
bad
the league.
we have players. That's all we have got.
That's what we have, but it's still 5.5.
Yeah, he gets a 6 today, I guess. I mean, decision making wasn't really there. No, normally, we'd be waiting for a moment of brilliance from McTominay because we've seen it before. A late minute goal, 89th, maybe 87th minute goal. But today it's kind of like nonchalant, so just a 6, I guess.
Right, we move to the front 3. No, Bruno, the last in the midfield.
Bruno today, pretty good. Didn't see anything too crazy, too bad. Give him like a 7.5 today.
That's high. Bruno's 6.5, pushing towards a 7, but nothing higher than that.
Our team is as good as Bruno plays. If Bruno plays well, we play well. If he plays an average game, we have an average game. So today we have an average game. Bruno gets 6, 7.
I mean, it's tough when your only creative outlet is you or the left back.
Saying about a 6. Nothing world class, but he was trying.
All right, we move to the front 3. Daniel James.
Daniel James, he was there. He was the body. So he gets 5.5. 6.
Daniel James.
Daniel James is Daniel James. I mean, you get what you get from Daniel James. He showed up.
He just showed up. Just made up the numbers.
He made up the numbers. also a 6, man.
Yeah, it's gotta be 6. Yeah, you can make some
Daniel
good
James.
defensive.
Daniel James gets a 6 from me.
All the time.
Yeah, that's
That's generous from you, you know.
yeah. Daniel James
He's
gets
got a
six.
soft. I don't know what it is. He's got a soft spot for Daniel James.
I don't know why.
No, I don't rate Daniel James as a player, but I see what he did for the team. Like
Right.
in the team, what he
Right.
did for the team, and for that he gets his 6. But he's
Yeah, nothing too spectacular. You know, I would have loved to see him play that ball earlier to Greenwood.
Yeah.
But I guess his decision making needs time to grow. He's a young boy as well. So
He's 24, 23 now? How many more years do you need to...
You can't do that Lingard shit with
22,
Daniel James.
22. Okay, 22.
How
So,
long has he been playing
He's not a
football?
young
Look,
I mean, people give Rashford slack all the time, and he's been in the Premier League for more than 5 years. So,
Rashford came
Because-
into the league and
18.
body
like
like
18.
come on.
but Dan Jennings is a 6.
And we still see moments of brilliance with Rashford.
What's his name? Marcus Rashford.
Rashford, give him a 7 today. You know, he's alright.
Sorry, 6.5, man.
He was one of our few threatening players, so I'll give him 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go about 6.5.
Right, last but not the least, Mason Greenwood.
Mason Greenwood, I give him a solid 7. Alright.
Yeah, he worked hard.
He worked hard, moved around a lot, kept on running into the same space as Daniel James. Who didn't know where the hell he
Yeah,
was.
on that right side.
The right side. So I was like, who's playing up top? But I'll give him about a 7.
Greenwood put in a couple of crosses, missed chance by Rashford. He had a couple of chances that hit the post. I'm so desperate for him to get a goal because he's under pressure. So 7 for me. Good day work.
Yeah, Greenwood was a strong 7, man. He had out of all the attackers, he was the best, man.
I thought so.
He was very well involved. I mean, he could have got assists. I mean, like what?
He had one shot past the post, or the keeper, and the other one
it was on
hit the
his
post.
left knee.
Yeah, he
got
did
on
try.
his left leg, curled it, but the keeper saved it onto the post. And then the other one just right at the post. So yeah, he had a good
He had a
game.
very Martial right with no goal.
Yeah, it was a 7 today for effort. You know, I really wish that goal would have went in, but sometimes it's how football is. So give it a 7.
With no substitutions through the whole 90 minutes, what are you grading Ole today? Substitution, tactics, and selection.
Selection, good. Tactics, it worked. Substitutions,
Non-existent.
no, come on, man.
I thought Diallo could have come on at
Diallo
least.
could have came on. You got to give Bruno a rest. We need him so bad because he's
Rashford needed
pivotal.
the rest too.
Rashford just come back from injury.
That's what I'm saying.
Just came back from that.
He's playing a 490.
But you can see them on the pitch. Both players telling Ole no. But he's got to take charge of those guys and take them out. So I'll give Ole overall a 6.5 today.
For me, it's a 5 for 2 reasons. That my third combination is obsession with it. I don't get it. And secondly, Danny James having played 90 minutes, especially if he's not really contributing much to the team, I'll give him a 5.
So yeah, for the midfield, he has no choice. Everyone's injured. Apart from Matic, he has no choice. So he has to play Fred, McTominay, or Matic. 2 of those 3 had to play. But my issue, and then Daniel James as well. I mean, he has no choice. Daniel James got to play.
But do they have to play 90 minutes?
Do you think it's due to the skeleton squad we have? That's why.
Well, I hadn't finished talking. So, like he had no choice, but those players have to start. He has to play. But substitution-wise, he should have made a sub. And for that, I'm gonna give him a 5.5.
Yeah, I mean, he won the game, but the tactics were null and void. Like, after a certain amount of time, you expect to see changes. You expect to see something, but, you know, nothing from Ole. I guess he's too afraid to, you know, give the youngsters a chance. You got Shortire on the bench. You got Diallo on the bench. You know, at least give them a chance, you know. We don't ask for much, but you got talent on the bench, and we don't know, you know, the future right now. So,
You think it's the fear of losing a game at this
I mean, at this point, you're not attacking as a team after the 65th minute because of, you know, fatigue. You got Rashford out there back from injury. You got Greenwood out there who's doing more than he can, but you have nobody else who's going to bring some energy into the team. So after the 65th minute, I'd like to see some changes, but I give him a 5.5.
Overall, the whole team as a unit today. What are you grading them?
No, we give the whole team a 7. You know, room for improvement. They got the win, but it was an ugly win. So
The whole team today, I'm 6.5.
It was a lackluster performance, so I'll give him 6 the most. And I've been getting it.
I'll give him a 6 only because defensively we were on point.
Clean
As far
sheet.
as moving forward, we didn't score the goal. So
I still forget it was an own goal. You know, I forgot it was an own goal.
Even though McTominay was out there.
Yeah, giving you all that, right?
But, yeah.
The game technically was 0-0. We just lucky.
Yeah. Right, Man United, Houston Red Army have told you the player ratings for the game. Man United 1, West Ham United 0. We shall see you guys for the game against AC Milan on Thursday. Glory, glory.
United.